Natalie Cohen of Wells Fargo, great to see you here in Maine in the lodge.
Yes, thank you.
It's been a lot of fun. And there's some serious things to talk about with you, and that is namely Puerto Rico. You and I have talked about it for a long time.
Yes.
We finally had what really you and others have warned about. What's next?
Well, most of the market is focusing on the recent default of the Public Finance Corporation. Those were appropriation bonds. They failed to pay, but they also essentially said it's not really a default because there was no money in the budget. Most of the market says that's a default. That's not really a way to get around it. But honestly, there are a number of very interesting things under the hood in Puerto Rico that I think should be focused on, and the governor has started to acknowledge that there are many things that can be changed, such as work rules. People in the government of Puerto Rico get 63 days off every year.
Goodness.
Oh my God, right? They only collect about 53% of the taxes that they levy. They have heavy turnover every time there's a change in the administration in many of the corporate enterprises like PREPA, where there's a lot of focus, the Electric Power Authority. So I think that there's a lot on the ground that can be changed before they have to default. There was a group of the hedge fund investors that bought Puerto Rico's general obligation. They commissioned, I think it was Centennial, to do a study of some of these aspects, and they are willing to help with the liquidity crisis if they can just address some of the operating problems. So most people are focusing on default, restructuring, let's fix the debt problem, but they could fix the debt problem and they'll still have all the other problems.
How have we seen the muni market weather this current storm?
Well, it's unfolding. Many investors have sold out, but there's still a lot of money that's in retail hands. There's still money in mutual funds. Mutual funds are fighting for their rights against default, particularly in the Electric Power Authority. And again, some of the hedge fund investors are also fighting to get some changes made. The market itself has not reacted that severely. I don't think they will act severely in response should there be a default at the next payment date. So it's a big problem politically. It's an election year. Some of the presidential candidates want to get the Hispanic vote, the Puerto Rican vote. Florida is an important state. The governor of Puerto Rico is running for re-election. So there's a lot in the air that's also at play that has less to do with the economy and the crisis and more to do with the politics of the situation. So we'll see. I mean, they have a liquidity crisis. They don't have enough money. They're out of money. I've been writing about the pension plan is out of money. So they're paying people as they get cash in. It's from hand to mouth, essentially. I don't think that's been talked about enough or acknowledged enough. So they have payments coming up in December. They have payments coming up through the year. Those are going to be problematic. And this current period in August bought them a little bit of time. So
See how it unfolds?
we'll see how it plays out. Yeah.
Natalie Cohen, great to talk to you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.